Hey folks, Scott Grove here, Dr. Groovy. Going to talk to you today, of course, like you just saw, about Dillion guitars. The real Dillion guitars. Just like Simon and Garfunkel. Yeah, John Dillion used to work with another guy. The other guy messed him over, and that guy is up in Canada. So watch what you buy. If you see anything that has Dillion's exact same signature on the headstock, man, don't buy it. Luckily enough, they're actually closing that stuff and blowing it out at like 15% of, not at 15% off, but charging you 15% because it's total garbage. It comes out of China, and then they put made in Korea on there, and it's just amazing. It's like, no, it's not made in Korea, it's made in China. What the heck is that? So yeah, a lot of dishonest things going up there, but yeah, they're blowing them out. So don't buy that stuff up there because it causes cancer. Okay, that's what I read on the internet, so it must be true. So the John Dillion guitars, I've been buying more and more of these things up. Why? If you guys know me, you know that I sold my entire collection a couple years ago. Then I went back and bought a bunch of guitars by people who I knew would die soon, so I could sell their guitars and make money off of them. Yeah, that's right. And I'm making money. Okay, as morbid as that is. But I realized also I'm going to buy back all the kind of guitars that were the cool ones that I really messed up on selling. So that's why I'm buying Dillion again. John Dillion contacted me and said, dude, you know, I'm looking for people that are like-minded, you know, in a lot of ways. You like the way I build guitars. You do reviews on them before I even ask. So it's not like a thing I'm just saying, hey, this guy gets a lot of hits, blah, blah, blah. So, and it's not that way. I just like the way he does crap, and I show you why. And also, if you mention my name, Scott Grove or Dr. Groovy, either one, he knows who I am now. And we've touched base a few times on the phone and discussed a lot of things, but you get a huge chunk off of the real Dillion guitars. If you look on the back of the 2015 models, they will say this, okay? And you'll have other ones, right there. Okay, so yes, they are actually made in Korea, okay, but they're not made in China and stamped made in Korea and then sold out of Canada. No, anyway, that's just coming to an end. Look at this. This is beautiful. Again, you get money off, not just regular sale price. I mean money off if you mention my name, which may lead to Dr. Groovy getting his first official Dr. Groovy or Scott Grove officially licensed signature guitar. If you guys go there and mention my name enough, okay? So that would be cool, because those of you who love what I stand for in a guitar, you'll be able to get that finally. And what is cool about Dillion? Everything. I mean, you don't get this in guitars. And just go check out his website. You can check out my website. There's a whole Dillion page there. And just check out all the cool axes over the years, the ones that are available now. I got to show you this one here. You've heard of the Van Halen Wolfgang stuff. He asked me if I wanted a Floyd Rose one or anything, you know, when I ordered my one. And I said, nah, I'm not that guy. You know, I'm the country dude. So, hey, got the one with the stop tailpiece and all that stuff. But this is stock. Look, roller bridges. These are stock, people. So it's not my idea. It's his. Now, there's a company, I won't mention their name, but they make all those guitars right there. And starting in 2016, they took away all the stuff that started to make them halfway cool. But John Dillion keeps them going. Every single guitar that he makes, they're like, that's not your kind of guitar, Scott. No, it's not. Until, that's right. Okay, coil splitting. Every guitar he makes, if it has a humbucker, it's going to have a split on it. He makes the guitars that, see, once again, the Wolfgang, no, he don't call it Wolfgang. It's Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Okay, so he calls his the Mozart. A lot of things are that way. If you got the Gibson, where is that nasty thing? The Firebird. He's going to call it the Phoenix, because that's actually what it is. And so on and so forth. So he's got guitars with the Phoenix that have the 3 mini humbuckers in any way you want them, but all 3 of them have a knob for coil splitting. Okay? So it's awesome. And rollers, did I mention rollers? Look at that. Headstock's not going to pop off like those guitars over there. And look at that. Oh, good lordy, you gotta love that. A man who thinks. So you don't have to hug a tree to get all the way up here. So anyways, I just want to let you know, go to John Dillion's site. He's the one right here in USA. He used to work for Dean Zielinski. He was just over at Dean's house talking some stuff. Dean was like 17 years old when he started making the cool guitars. If you remember, Dean is the one who invented the Cadillac back then. They were actually called the Elite. And there wasn't even a caddy involved back then, but they're the ones that did that. Half Les Paul, half Explorer. Very cool stuff. And also John Dillion, he used to work with Bernie Rico of BC Rich, the real BC Rich, back when they were cool, back in the 70s, before they became Firewood. So, you know, the guy knows his stuff. The stuff's been around forever. I've owned tons of them, so I just wanted to come real quick to you and tell you, look, I got the t-shirt, so that means I'm serious. Mention my name. Why? Because I'm all that and a bag of chips. And check out my reviews on the axes, no matter what. And again, even if you hate my guts, mention my name. Get superb guitars. What do you got to lose, kids? And also, if you grab some axes, mention my name. It's just that much closer to getting an actual Scott Grove guitar that will have everything on it that you have ever possibly wanted, especially for you country pickers out there. And even if you're not country, you'll want the thing, because everything that needs to be fixed on guitars will be addressed. And once you get into that axe, if you want a third one, put it in the middle. Get her done. This here, if you want 3 humbuckers on there, all 3 of them, yeah, they will be splittable. And they already are splittable. So rollers everywhere, splits everywhere. No headstock's going to pop off on you. What more could you want? Plus, they are super high quality axes. Once again, get a hold of John Dillion. Link below. There's a whole page dedicated. It's mentioned 3 or 4 times on my website. You say I sent you. Get an awesome axe like a lot of you already have. I know some of my friends have grabbed the Rosie, which is my wife's name. But they were looking for, like, you know, the 72 rosewood telly like Lennon played. That's the best quality one out there, and you don't have to spend a fortune. And it's better looking and better playing and better sounding than the ones that are currently being reissued by the people who originally put them out. So once again, Scott Grove, Dr. Groovy, talking to you about my Dillion guitars. And once again, I know they're going away, but don't get the ones from Canada or from sellers from Canada. Again, if you touch them, they cause cancer. So you guys be groovy. Buy a great axe that actually makes sense, okay? Peace.